VidGamesFTW.
Okay, welcome part 2, Insane Trilogy, part 2. Okay, Rolling Stones, Coco, part 2. Interesting story. Okay, so we teased this in part 1. I don't think I'm gonna shout his name out specifically unless he wants it shouted out. But this dude, I swear to God, a certain guy has been following our, watching our streams and following our content on Destination Mark. Since I post so much fucking Crash Insane Trilogy stuff on there. And as it turns out, no fucking joke, he is one of the cinematic animators for this game. So, he's just been watching a lot of our, you know, videos, us in the community. So Jeremiah Isaiah, who actually showed up on the channel for a special guest appearance when we were doing Twin Sanity. My friend G-Man Rocks. So a lot of us who do Crash-related videos as a main kind of thing for our channels, he's been watching us for like a long time. Like he's been watching our stuff like since we were speculating on whether Crash was even coming back. And you saw our freakouts, our individual freakouts when the Crash announcements happened at E3 last year.
Which I have to say is crazy to go back that far and like watch from there on.
It was funny because he even entered our. You can see him when you see him say things like "Thanks for playing my game," but we never noticed the comments, the posts, or at least because we were trying to set up and get ready for the stream. He came in like early in the stream for part 1.
Yeah.
And I didn't see him again after that. But I had seen his name pop up in a few other streams from the past. But it wasn't until he actually confirmed who he was in one of Jeremiah Isaiah's streams, which I was in the chat, and then I ended up going in on his Discord server, and you can hear me talking later on in the stream, and I needed to get down to the bottom of it because he was starting to say things like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm an animator on this game, and yada yada yada, I've been watching you with the team since like a year and a half ago, and we're like, I don't believe you, that sounds way too fucking far-fetched. And it wasn't until he DM'd us a picture, which I'm not going to show, but he showed us a picture of his studio copy of the game, signed by the rest of the dev team, and I was like, that's fucking cool, but I mean, anyone can kind of forge, you know, little signature-y things or whatever. I mean, you can't see all the signatures, you know, clearly or whatnot. And it wasn't until I looked at his name when he DM'd me, and I was like, wait, I know that guy. I know his name. He's been in our streams, and I remember just seeing him as a normal dude. So I was like, okay, final check to make sure this is legitimate. Let me look up his name in the credits. So I looked up a video of the Insane Trilogy credits, because I didn't have the game on me at the time. And I saw his name and I started freaking out like, oh my god, he this entire time has been an animator for the fucking game. So if you're watching this, dude, shouts out to you. Major shout out to you. You are awesome. And keep watching stuff, because I appreciate it. Who else on the fucking dev team knows us? That's the one thing I want to know.
Yeah, because when
he said, "I've been watching you guys with the team."
Yeah, I saw that, and I was like,
people?
yeah, and it's like, well, how many people is that exactly? Like, who's exactly the team?
I mean, we know who the team is. I'm just wondering, like, has Dan Tangway, the director of this game, seen our stuff, or like? Kara Macy, the producer, like who else has seen our videos? and that's a really clever. Oh, you were gonna say? Go ahead.
No, it was just a funny thing. But
all I was gonna say was that's a really cool and clever way of gaining fan feedback, because they've been saying, you know, in interviews and stuff, Dan has never, you know, shied away from saying, oh yeah, we've watched fans' YouTube videos and stuff like that. I just didn't really think there would be any kind of level of actual, like, interactivity between them and us. Like, in terms of them making up little usernames and stuff to talk to us like normal people, being like, oh, and giving us, dropping hints and stuff. Because he said before, like, I went back to find some comments and stuff of his, and he's been saying things like, so, what do you think of the animation and stuff like that? And it's like, okay, you sly dog. Because you're an animator.
He can only make pretty animations.
It was hilarious. Dude, I lost my shit. I was like, dude, you are amazing.
And then to top it off, the fact that he pitched the idea from the opening amazing.
Yeah, all kinds of things he was revealing to us in Jerry's stream. All kinds of stuff that he had worked on in the game. Like he did, as you saw in the last part, Crash running out of the on thin air, running out of the fucking window. Like he animated that part. Oh, I died. That hog right there is a bit dodgy though. Like I've heard a lot of people had trouble making that jump.
Yeah.
On stream, I had trouble with that jump as well. So let's see if we can get it. Not first try, but second try. So I'm actually going to try and concentrate for...
Well, yeah, it was also that part that messed me up too, but once I got past it and I did everything else, I was like, oh.
It's a really tight jump. Okay, let's see.
Because that's like right there at the end.
Nope.
It's
I think it was too. I think that was too early.
Precise, yeah.
I think that was too early. Yeah, there are still some technical things I feel they should definitely try and patch at this point. And it's because it's smaller things and the games are still obviously playable. You know, it's not the biggest like.
It's not the biggest issue.
It's bugging people, but it's nothing that's gonna like.
It's nothing that's gonna affect like.
It'll affect scores, just not. Ah, jeez, just not like on extreme degrees unless you're a dick. Because it's technical fuckery. 5 out of 10. Like, no, fuck off. Come on, these games are really good for what they're worth. They did a really good job.
What I was gonna say earlier was that, with all the stuff that has happened with my brother in terms of like,
there we go.
Of people like seeing his stuff, like other bigger people, like the creator
people in
the
industry, yeah.
Like,
different cloth has seen our, which we're actually gonna. Well, should we tease it? I don't fucking know. We're gonna be doing some different cloth related stuff in the future on this channel. But essentially, the guy who created Liltline, the only like real one dude working for, he is different cloth. He saw our Liltline review on Trash Talk, and then on here he saw our Chases of My Let's Play on it, and I was like, dude, that's fucking awesome.
And I told my brother, I was like, bro, you're getting recognized.
And he was trying to find me at E3.
Oh,
that part pissed me off. I was like, I could have met you. No clue you were even there. I didn't know who else from the dev team was there for Vicarious Visions for Crash, besides Dan. Probably. I didn't even see, I think Kara Macy was there. I didn't see any interviews with her at E3. I just saw Dan interviews with him at E3. So because they're the ones who represent. They're the bigger ones who, are overseeing everything, obviously, for the game. So I was like, okay, I expect them to be there, but I don't know who else was going to show up.
Who else? Jason Rubin?
Jason, oh, god damn it. So I did go and see the Crash Reunion panel. I was actually there. But at one point, I don't know if it was that day. It must have been that day, because I don't know if they stood for the whole E3 experience. But afterwards, Jason Rubin actually went down to the fucking Insane Trilogy booth and took a picture with the big-ass poster that was there. And I saw that tweet and I was like, no! I so want to fucking meet him and Andy.
Because I think it was like, you were there
They're my fucking they're my dev heroes, essentially. Seeing as Crash 1 was the first game I've ever played in my life. Essentially, like, just how good and cleverly they were designed. Anyway, what were you gonna say? Okay.
Because I was just remembering about like what you were talking about when you showed me the picture or when I saw it, and then you were explaining about like that you could have potentially seen him on the floor.
Yeah.
Because when I saw it, that was before the Coliseum thing, right? Was it that? Or...
What do you mean?
Like before
him being there was before? No, it was after the Coliseum.
Afterwards?
Him being on the show floor happened, I believe it happened after the Coliseum. Well, I didn't see his picture on Twitter until, like, I think we were already back from the trip, I think. And I got really pissed, I was like, no! Okay. We can try again. It's fine.
That was a nice save.
Ooh, okay. I love this secret, by the way. It fucking blew my mind as a kid. I was like, oh my god, you can go back here. I forgot who found it. It was my mom or my grandpa or
There
someone
goes the
found
phone
that.
again.
Found that secret. I think it was my grandpa that found it actually. I was like, yo, this is awesome. Oh fuck.
Oh.
You can go and we're not gonna cut. Yeah, just go and do that. See if who in the world is calling.
And it's no one.
Who in the gosh darn heck would leave no message?
Well, gosh diddle damn heck.
I hate that. I hate when they do that.
I know. It's like, well,
You can, and it's me on the thing. You can clearly.
If you can hear the message, then
For some reason, I thought I had an Akalaku mask. I guess not. I don't know what possessed me to think that.
Akalaku?
I thought I had an Akalaku with me.
No, I'm saying like
An Utabaga.
yeah, a rutabaga.
A Rutabaga. That's still my fucking funniest conversation between my friend J-Bills and GameStop. Because on their little ad thing before the games came out, they said they put Akalaku for like the keychain, but then they put Rutabaga.
Also,
Or essentially Rutabaga. That's not what he says.
also, the fire has like an extremely high hitbox.
I guess it does. I don't think they even had that in the original.
No.
Yeah, it's pretty.
You were like high up, and
pretty
it
unreal.
still got you.
Yeah, that's quite a.
So see, something like that, it's like it's
There's
minor,
technical
but like
things like that.
Yeah.
They're smaller because you can still at least fucking get over all the fire
yeah,
hits.
you can still get over without dying. Yes, but like
When they first start up, their hitbox is like fucking
right
gigantic.
there, it's just like what is up?
Yeah. I mean, I want to say that they were kind of like that in the original, but not to that degree. I don't think.
No, those hitboxes are smaller. I personally don't play it as much as my brother, but I can know that
Even I can
see that the hitboxes from the fire
Let's just go down.
was smaller than this one.
Oh man. This games are
And
hella
of course,
fun,
not trying to be nerdy, like, well, technically.
How well, technically, Alright, so we obviously can't get any of the gems here, even if we wanted to.
Will.
Coco, no! Did you get hella pissed when like the max level of like the 5th or so animation that goes by, when the more boxes that hit down on her, that she gets up, she looks all pissed. All pissed off. Okay, I believe it's, oh, we're on the second island, holy crap.
Yeah, this one's up the creek.
Up the creek, oh. Let's switch back to Cretch. Cretch Bandicam. Yeah, so they gave, like I said before in the first part, they gave hints unique to each level. Although sometimes they don't even say hints about the fucking level itself. Like one of them says, "Want old school controls? Try the D-pad."
Yeah.
It's like, alright.
Really?
Oh boy, I thought I disabled those. I guess not.
Well, that's
Maybe I have to re-disable them later. I'll do it before part 3.
That's gonna be funny to see.
Yeah.
This happened in the live streams too, so.
Yeah, except that the PS4 automatically censors them for whatever reason. They censor the trophies too.
Oh, they
They censor the trophies too.
I was wondering why it did that, because
Yeah, I don't know why it does it, but it does. So it's like, alright.
maybe because it's like, oh, what if someone curses on throughout the messages? We don't want that to be reflected of whatever.
Well, then they wouldn't allow cursing in the first place.
Well, I mean, I know, but I mean, like, still, it's like,
I don't
well,
know.
maybe they just did it for precaution measures. I don't know.
For Talals, who fucking knows?
I mean, it's not like we made it or anything, you know.
Except that when I joined the community, I was like, alright, cool. And I don't post or anything. I don't really go on communities. But I'm glad that all of them are posting and shit.
Yeah.
Just not during our Let's Play. Okay, so I'm probably not gonna do the bonus round this time. Just cause. Oh, one of those dudes snapped way too early on stream once. I don't think he killed me, but he came really close. I think I lost my call to him, I think.
Was that
One of the red ones, the ones that you're supposed that are only supposed to snap when you step on them.
Was it upstream? Because I kind of saw that.
I think so.
Because, yeah, there was one where it kind of snaps a little too early.
Beta M found all kinds of fucking glitches. It was hilarious. He actually was able to get on Polar and then whee! See, there's like the final stage of, oh shit, they're falling on me. For Crash, he's just like, okay. For Coco, she gets like hella mad.
Which I find funny. Yeah, they also added extra stuff to this that makes it more like
some of the more,
I don't know. I feel like it adds more to it as well. Like a little bit of like
just like variety and humor and whatnot. I guess Victor's just doing one of the bosses then. I have not played the Ripperoo fight yet. I've seen you play. You played it on stream. You know what? Let me play it.
Yeah. All right.
Let me play it.
All right.
I have not played. This is one of my favorite fights too in the first game. So there he is, with his Jess Harnell laugh now. It's no longer the Lady and the Tramp hyena laugh. But they replaced all the fucking stock sound effects.
Yeah. Well, a majority of them. So a few of them they still kind of use, like in Dingo Dial's fight in the second game. They still kept the little.
That's not a stock sound effect though. I think it's more of like a classic sound effect from the original game.
I mean, so
essentially.
I still think it was like they still kept a sound effect that they used from the original games. So.
But we're talking stock like you've heard this like in dozens of games and movies and shit.
Yeah.
It's essentially what we're talking about. That's not gonna hit him either, I don't think.
No, it is.
No, it's not. They're a lot slower because these are like, oh no. Well, I'm just gonna stand on him. It's fine. That's not gonna hit him either. They're a lot slower since, you know. I was surprised that they brought back the big TNT because you know these are the only times they've really appeared. That should get him. Nope. I don't know why I thought it would.
Once again, it's
timing is weird.
Yeah.
Let's do it right there. Yeah, that should be the one. Yeah. There we go.
The more I hear Ripperoo's laugh,
He did a good job.
I think it sounds cool.
That's not gonna hit it.
It's a bit weird, but I mean, still, it's like it's pretty.
When he's
pretty
like
close.
3 platforms away, that's when we have to hit it. So like I already missed the fucking time. That one that's coming up on my side, I'm gonna hit it. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. We're gonna hit it now. And assuming it doesn't just fly the fuck off.
No,
we got it. There we go. Yeah, you have to hit it like 3 platforms ahead. Oh, there he goes. He went the wrong way.
He went the other way.
Hey, look, we experienced a glitch. But we still won though. Thankfully, it didn't soft lock or anything. That was hilarious.
You want me to do the next level?
Sure. Tune in next time for next level.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I was gonna say something real quick though. Oh, I hate this. I have to go back and watch this now, so I don't remember.
Nice.